Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I just hit a fly in mid-air with my bare hand. And when I started just now, why I said, I got this energy of like, so it was kind of like a projection of an insecurity, and then I said like it has like to the energy like it has nothing to do with you. So there's a lot of forceful controlling energy still coming through, but I feel like maybe instead of seeing it as forceful or controlling the energy, it's much more focused energy, okay? What's happening? It's interesting. I'm also getting like this idea of a well running dry. But it's kind of like as the well runs dry, something else is discovered. And you know what I feel like is discovered? I'm seeing like, at first I was like oil. But then I saw like diamonds. And it's kind of like, and now I'm like seeing Atlantean vibes. Not like, it's kind of like the diamonds creating moisture or something, bringing more water or something like that. So this is a very, it's kind of like a magical experience of the death rebirth process. I feel like that is in some way how your relation with your process is changing, because your consciousness has changed so much, your perspective, your awareness, your beliefs and ideas and stuff. Creation is creation, it's a set thing, okay? It is infinite, sure, but like you've already experienced the infinite to some extent, right? Now there's always more to experience. What I'm trying to say is, this energy I'm feeling is kind of giving throwback energy to like going through a death rebirth process, but in a different way. Like now it's you're no longer going through the death rebirth process as a mortal, you're going through it as a divine being, okay? And there's a difference somehow, let's see what's the difference. What's the difference? Strength. So first of all, instead of like as how I feel like how you would relate to the process usually is like it happening to you, right? Like God is testing you, or God is cleaning you, purifying you, upgrading you. It doesn't really matter. That was your mortal self experiencing your divinity, right? So the difference in like the difference here is, again, some kind of control, like taming the beast, right? The difference here is, instead of you feeling like the matrix is something that's happening to you, especially in regards to alchemy, transformation, and I would say alchemy and transformation is very pivotal to having what you desire in this matrix reality, right? But instead of you experiencing it as happening to you or something like that, it's kind of like you're experiencing, I don't want to say being the master of it, but like, being, I'm getting again like Morpheus energy, Sandman energy, right? Also with the black, right? Like, it's kind of like being the lord of that realm, right? It's not about control or authority or anything like that, really, even though it might seem like it. But instead of you experiencing the death and rebirth as a process, even, you're experiencing it as an extension of something that you are. That's what I wanted to say, actually. Which is beautiful because death and rebirth can be such an infinite seeming thing, right? But like there's infinity right there, like I said, like even you know, like it's such an death and rebirth is such an infinite seeming thing, but it's really just this like part of you, you know. And this awareness is really bringing in some kind of magic or some kind of wonder or some kind of divinity, let's say, you know. The chariot, yeah. This is like again like hyperdrive, consciousness hyperdrive. Oh, yeah. So strength, the chariot, the king of cups. And the king of swords. You know, when the king of cups came up, I was thinking, like, why isn't it the king of swords though? And I also got the WhatsApp just now in regards to this is perfect, like co-creation, confirmation happening in real time, you know, because now we have the king of swords as well. Strength, the chariot, king of cups, king of swords. What? And the fool, that's beautiful. Interesting, like I'm surprised that death didn't show itself. There's the emperor. I'm surprised that death didn't show itself because I was very strongly, or like judgment or something, you know, like because I was very strongly getting that energy. But it's about telling the energy, it's about telling the story what it is, you know, it's not about letting the story tell you what it is or something like that. So the full strength chariot, king of cups, king of swords. This is a very pivotal moment, a very pivotal like not action or decision, but a very pivotal like beingness, like emanation almost of recognition that it's even like infinity, because like multiverses and stuff, like, but there's like a multiverse here even, and then a multiverse here, you know, with infinite universes and it's like crazy. So like even infinity is some kind of narrow pathway to you, or Jesus. Like infinity is some kind of just a part of you. It's just like another part of you, or another aspect of you, or something like that. I feel like you are about to go through some kind of. I'm feeling it's like an initiation, right? Like a rite of passage, maybe even. Two of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. Just go with it. Just go with it. Just go with the energy. I'm pretty sure you know exactly what I'm talking about. Just let the energy flow. Like allow the thoughts, allow the feelings, allow the reactions, blah blah blah. But this is very good energy, you know. I mean, el loco, you know, like very, 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 very nice energy. And like I'm even hearing like it's finally happening. Okay, that's what I'm hearing also. But it's finally happening is it's like a constant state of being. It's a constant emanation. Oh, no. And I'm not like you know what I'm talking about. It's like a yes. So what's the title gonna be of this reading? Oh, it's interesting because like I haven't even really spoken on the King of Cups and the King of Swords, but I feel like the reason for that is because like this is like being outside of this like infinite bubble or something and witnessing other infinite bubbles, right? So it's kind of like, let's keep that for next time, you know. Right now we need to focus on like the hyper speed we're at, or something like that, you know. Or kind of like just integrate the fact that you just recognize that infinity is just like, oh, another infinity. Oh, here's another one, you know. It's like the TVA from Marvel with infinity stones. It's like, oh yeah, there's like just an infinity stone. You know, that's the energy I'm getting, okay? The lovers, the two of cups, beautiful. I'm gonna leave it at that, okay? I still don't know what the title is, but phew. Like hyperdrive, truly, right? You're in a constant like wormhole. And I feel like there's death. There's the death card. And it's kind of like that's where the focus is as well, because maybe you kept seeing like ascension as like certain periods or like in stages, but actually it's not. Like it's a constant thing, you know, your experience, your awareness, because your whole awareness is ascension, is the anyway. Thank you so much, guys. That was your reading. Thank you for liking, subscribing, donating, contacting me for a personal reading in session. Everything is in the description box down below. I will see you again for another reading tomorrow. Probably.